for Curries Corner with Pat Currie.
Hey, Jen, what about me?
And Pete Kent. Sponsored by Bab Ford in Reed City. Wenger.
We take the first half of the hour show to figure out everybody's headphones.
Hey, you all right, Kelly?
I'm good.
All right, okay. Pete, you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Can you hear?
I can barely hear.
Pete, you're always talking.
I'm always talking.
Always talking.
Always talking.
Yeah, I love you. Hey, I got a special guest with me today, Pete Kent. Just recently turned into marijuana, Pete. He figured if he can't beat it, he's going to go ahead and join it. And
You've heard of Pole Pot.
About your haircut or not, we won't be able to tell if
I know. Well, that's one of the reasons I got it.
Don't you think he looks cute with that,
He looks
Pete?
nice, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
I heard his little thing this morning. I heard his little thing this morning about the Japanese restaurant, the nude restaurant. Bob was going to go in and join us. You're overweight. You can't do it because you got to strip down to nothing.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, you heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah. So
really?
Yeah, oh, yeah. He's
Tokyo.
going to Japan to be the Buddha.
Oh.
Big Buddha.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I too close, Bob?
So you have to have the 3 Ds?
4 Ds.
4 Ds.
Desire, dedication, determination, discipline. Don't get the 5th D discouraged.
Okay, now is that
For Bob.
for Bob?
Yeah, Bob.
So you're going to be his manager.
I'm not going to have a donut this morning because I got the discipline this morning.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Good for you. You look good, Pete. How you feeling? Tell the world.
I had a haircut and I look really good.
Yeah. And who cut your hair, Pete?
I don't know.
What's that? You got a line in the side of it.
On the side of my hair?
Yeah, doesn't he, Kelly?
Go.
You know, I tell you, thank God he didn't start on the school board in 1960 when he moved here, right, Pete? 60?
Yeah, 60. Yeah. And you were 8 years old when I
been
first
62 years on the school board.
Yep.
And
I'm shooting to be the oldest board member in the state of Michigan.
There you go.
I don't know if we would have any other districts if you were promoting back then like you are today. I mean, my God, you've gotten more school.
Everybody's going down. Our school system
It's not
going
your fault.
up. No, it's
but
not.
You know, everybody that comes in the gas station, Pete says to them, "Where do your kids go to school?"
Always.
And he always says, "Well, we hope you consider Morris Stanwood
or
Big Rapids, Morris Stanwood or more."
Big Rapids school system.
Chippewa Hill. Hey.
I want Kelly's kids. Hers will go to St. Mary's, but when they're out, she got a senior this year. She'll bring them into Big Rapids.
My Lord, yeah, they're growing up. What we ought to do?
And she's incredible.
This is what I'm going to do, Bob.
What are you going to do?
We're not going to tell anybody what Kelly's last name is until we get a caller in.
Okay.
And then whoever calls in, I am going to give them a hooked at Curry's
sandwich and a hat.
No, not a sandwich.
Oh, you are so cheap.
You can run.
You are so cheap.
Nope. I'm going to give them a free T-shirt.
I'm going to call.
Hey, they cost me $12 a T-shirt.
I'm going to call you right now.
No, you don't get a little bit. Yep. But whoever calls in gets a free Hooked at Curry's T-shirt.
All right, perhaps I should give the number because they don't know what to call.
T-shirt at 620 Maple right now.
They don't know what to call right now. That's 231-592-1039. 231-592. I know that's not a 796. So it's like that other exchange. 231-592-1039.
And I want to tell, she knows she's a girl. Everyone should, belong to whatever they want to belong to, what sector they want to belong to, right?
Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah.
So we have a Kelly. You're not calling.
Which number are you calling?
Pull your phone up. Pick your phone up.
My Lord. Hello.
Pat, I know who it is. Do I get my free?
No, you don't, Peter. I tell you, Bobby's losing it.
Yeah, I think so.
Weed. Hey, we got some important people that have turned 70 this year. Randy Bleeker.
Yeah. He's at the coffee shop with us this morning.
Yep.
Oh, now I can hear you guys.
Yeah, he's probably. I can hear you too.
Yeah, Randy turned 70. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Randy. Happy birthday to you. That's Bleeker Insurance Agency, ladies and gentlemen.
With the monkeys.
Hey, can I say something about Seth Winger Agency?
Yeah, okay.
Big Rapids Baldwin, and also the Zach man at Big Rapids Pennzoil.
There you go.
The automatic doctor there.
Time for an oil change.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay, go ahead, Pat.
My wife goes to the Pennzoil.
Yeah, good.
I go to Pennzoil.
I got a hoist and everything. She just says you don't have time. She said I'm right. Just you know
15
what?
minutes, 10 minutes, fluid levels in and out. Bam.
There you go. Bam.
You know what's cool though? It's the class of '70. There's Buzz, Joe Connor, Jan.
Just saw Buzz yesterday. Buzz,
turned
just
70 years old.
Yeah, just saw Buzz. Happy birthday, Buzz.
Rex Wiseman, all those guys. But they're class of '70, and they're all turning 70.
How about Dave Baker? Is he one?
When did you graduate?
1955.
So do you remember when you were 55? Were you 55?
When we had our class reunion in 2005. That was our 50 year.
Oh.
So I'm going on my 66th, 67th year.
Really?
Yeah. But they kicked me out of high school. I had to go into service for 3 years because I wasn't the smartest person in town. 3 credits short, went in service, and they gave me the diploma.
Right.
Yeah.
And you were in service with Elvis Presley.
No, he came in after I did. He was
You
in
can
service
say what
with
you
me.
want. You could lie a little.
He was in No, did I kiss him? No. Did I like to listen to his songs? Yeah.
It was good.
I thought he was incredible.
Did you ever go to him when he's in concert?
No.
Oh.
No.
Never saw him in
I would-
Vegas.
Stacy Bush's birthday's today, I think. You
Happy
know
birthday,
Bush?
Stacy.
She works at Emily Cole's optometry.
Yeah, she used to work at you know where?
Your place.
No, Riverview Elementary
She got
with
smart
my daughter.
Out of there.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And you know Sandy, who picks the sandwiches up. I'm not going to say in the salads. I'm not going to say anything more about this right away. But she goes every week to pick her sandwiches up and salads at guess where? Hooked on Curries.
Nobody's called in on Kelly's name yet.
No. 231-592-1039.
I'm not going to tell you what her last name is, but
Nope,
it begins
I
with
know
a
who
D.
Kelly
It begins
is.
with a
But
D.
Kelly hasn't said one.
Don't say
and
that.
ends with and guess what? She's going to be at the Gala. Very active in the Gala.
That's right. Yeah.
And she's got a
big,
senior in high school.
You know, that COVID stopped a lot of things, and the Gala was one of them at St. Mary's, and I know Randy Zeker.
Dubosky,
he dresses that place up. Anyway,
I don't know her name, by the way, Pat.
It takes a lot of people to make it move in the direction that the Gala's been in, and I don't know how many years we've been having it, but I don't know if anybody dressed up a facility like that. And
it's
her
incredible.
husband was the big...
Well, you did too.
Carl Depew.
Yeah, Carl Depew.
Carl Depew used to do it. And
Frank Mondrella.
Yeah, and then, Frank did a great job too. But anyway, this Kurt, Kelly's husband, which we're not saying the last name.
I'm not going to say Dubosky.
No.
I won't say the last name.
You're like a little kid.
My wife won the $5,000. Hey, my wife won the $5,000. I know it. Thank you, St. Mary.
Well, Carl Depew, he was very instrumental in that Gala, right, Kelly? Back in the day.
Along with Bob and Dolores Horn.
Yep. Bob and Dolores.
Well, Bob and Dolores wasn't for Dolores and Bob. We wouldn't even have it right now. But anyway,
we wouldn't even have a hall.
Carl used to get up there and say, "Okay, the winner is." And you're going to donate the money back, aren't you? Terrible.
Well, you knew the first one that donated $10,000 in. Yeah, he gave the
I think Joanne Brown did too.
Yeah, I got $5,000 donated. I didn't. It was my ticket, I think, though.
Right.
We donated half of it back. Yeah.
Right. Well, you couldn't donate the whole thing back.
Well, I won $1,000 raffle too, and they kept it. Never heard from anybody. They said that you're donating back to church, and I said no, I donated to St. Lucie. She got it.
Well, you've done a lot for community. Don't get a big head, but I remember a few years ago, horse race a few years back. What year was that? 14?
2013.
13.
Yeah.
He at that time, Bob, he was like 76. Were you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
76 years old. And he came up the inside on Tommy Newcomb. And
about 20 feet she was away from me. I got pictures of it.
Told her to get out of the way.
No, I said, I'm coming
right
through.
Video.
No, my exact words, I'm coming through.
Oh, my Lord. We told him, Pete, the one that wins anyway, he wins the race. And I think at that time...
10 lengths.
How much money did you raise for Angels of Action?
About $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah. Because we split it at about 50%.
Yeah.
And they thanked you for that.
Yeah.
You got recognized for that. Your name's on a plaque at Angels of Action.
I don't believe it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh. Well, they thanked you.
Did they?
Roses, probably.
I don't remember.
Okay.
And if you want to run on the celebrity harness race, it's a great honor to race for your charity. Is it scary? At 76, I was scared to death. At 85, I might try it again. Matt said I could come out and work out on the horses. But the first time I did the race, or the practice, a dog ran out from me. And the next time, a deer ran out from him. And he had me on Big Red. And I was frightened to death.
Oh, yeah. Well, at the Gala, there will be one sold for next year. This year's is going to go off pretty good here. We got Dan Hicks and John. He's a psychologist. I can't remember his last name, from Canadian Lakes. And Coach Brian Miller.
Brian Miller already ran. Heather Miller.
Yeah.
I don't know if Heather's going to run or not.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. She might,
Bob.
But Heather, just be careful. Brian, give her all the encouragement you can.
Want to do sponsors first?
Yeah.
Do them again.
I would like to say I'm at B1039, Big Rapids, 80s and more.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, I'd like country, but I would like to say we have sponsored, our first sponsor ever was Bab Ford at Bob Horn III.
Right.
Our second sponsor was Seth Winger Agency on Perry Street. And then we also have Penzo. See the Zach man? And the automotive doctor. And tell him who you are. Tell him Pat and Pete sent you, and you'll get a free car wash.
There you go.
Even if you don't tell him Pat and Pete sent you, you'll get a free car wash.
Well, you don't tell him.
But if you tell him Pat and Pete sent you, he might give you 2.
2.
Remember that Zach man?
Well, anyway, our guest today, since
is
calling
leader. She's a leader.
231-592-1039.
I can't believe Ryan Hansen, the auctioneer, isn't calling in. He's a pretty sharp dude out there in Grant Center, with all the Harrisons and Petersons, and you have it.
Checking the transmitters on so they should hear it.
Can they hear us?
But anyway,
that shows how popular our show is.
Yeah, nobody calls.
Anyway,
nobody likes me.
Everybody knows St. Mary's School, kindergarten through 8th grade, and it costs a lot of money to make Tony the janitor and just keep the facility going. So people really throw a lot of money at that for tuition. But on top of that, we have a beautiful parish center that was built in 1995. And we always have called a Gala in this time of year. And we have young people putting it on. For years, Carl DePue, like I said, he just loved his church and that school. It's everything to him. And he gave everything, heart, soul, and a lot of money to it to make it go every year, whatever they needed. So he really had a lot of pride in it. And I can remember up there emceeing it one year. They only let me do it one year. And I think that was because I offended some people.
You did. Yeah, you did.
And that's okay. But I still like them. They just don't like me. But anyway, Carl and I got up on that mic, and that was just forever in my mind that night. We had so much fun. He didn't care how much money you had. He just loved people. And anyway, dear to his heart was this Gala. So some year we're going to probably dedicate this to Carl, that Gala.
He used to cut my hair at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. He was a workaholic, just like you. New members on it. Kurt Dabowski heads up the decorations, right, Kelly?
Correct.
He has for years.
Yes.
And they're having a different venue this year, but it doesn't matter what they have. It's a camaraderie.
You mean menu. Same venue.
Same venue, but different
whatever.
venue. Yeah.
Well, Bob.
Same venue, different menu.
Same venue, different menu.
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah.
Well,
food truck, I think.
Yeah.
So anyway.
There we go. Set the ready.
Right. I mean, like, some things you can say and they're not proper over the radio, but like.
We can bleep you out. We got a 30-second delay.
Yeah. No, we don't.
I know we don't.
We got a 12.
But anyway, Kelly's with us to talk on. I thought Ellison Generou from Optometry School at Ferris and Mary's Optometry anyway, she was going to be here, but obviously she's not. She couldn't be. And then I thought Tom Tacey was coming in. But to my delight, my niece Kelly's here today with us. And she and Kurt have been doing this for how many years now, Kelly?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Probably since the start.
Not quite since the start.
Huh?
Well,
she was. Yes,
you weren't in town back when it started.
No, I don't think so.
You were in.
I believe to school in 95.
She might have worked it. Yeah.
We joined Carl at some point, but it's been at least 10 years we've been involved.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And,
is that phone line blinking?
No, it's not.
I remember back in the day, just real quickly, you always think, oh, my gosh, you got to do it every year. You got to do it. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody can do it. That's so false because I can remember Gary Gahn and this, but I was going to do it after them. Well, lo and behold, it was Joe Weckham and myself and Mendenhalls, and we did it all, it seemed like. And then we left. And then another generation came in. So now your generation's coming in, and you guys have done actually a fantastic job. I mean, Randy Bleeker, I just think of him when I talk about the Gala because him and his wife, they love coming. They love getting dressed up. And he asked me this year, he's sweet to wear a shirt and tie, and I like to wear a nice pair of slacks, and I like to look.
But he looks good in that stuff, too.
Oh, Randy looks beautiful. He looks good. And the way he combs his hair.
And same way as Jan.
I hope you told him he can still dress up.
Yes, I did. I told him, yep. And I might throw my purple shirt on.
Yeah.
Purple Pride
I'll go with my pink shirt.
You come with your pink, and I'll go with my purple, and we'll take a picture of us.
Yeah.
There you go.
Purple Pride.
231-592-1039 if you know which Kelly.
There are 80s and more, and Who Wants Country?
And we were
and the Country Awards were last night, by the way. Okay.
We don't care.
So let Kelly talk a little bit.
Yep. Kelly, tell us what's going on. When it is, what day it is, what time it is, what is the menu? and you can dress
what's
up.
the venue, Kelly?
Yeah, the venue is at St. Mary's Parish Center in Big Rapids on Marion Street. The date is Saturday, April 23rd. We will have silent and live auction, dinner. So we have 2 food trucks this year. One is Fat Matt's, and the other one is the Smoke Show. And they have a fabulous menu.
They're both good.
Yes. And if you prefer not to go out to the food truck, we are going to have student volunteers that will actually go get food for you and bring it to you. So you don't have to necessarily, we get it. So we have opportunities to donate, and you do want to get your tickets because they are selling out fast. You can visit our Facebook page. There is a St. Mary St. Paul Gala page, or visit the St. Mary's School page. You can also text it's ST Mary 22 to the phone 243-725, and you just type in ST Mary 22, and it will send you a link. So you will be able to participate from your home as well. We will have our silent auctions on the website, and you can bid from home. So that's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you have tables you can buy before the event?
Correct. We only have about 18 tables so far.
Wow, I know.
Over
Just to
half of
mention
our
a few,
tickets are
mention a
sold.
few. Like, not
Wanger.
mine. You don't have to mention me.
Pat bought
He
4
bought
tables.
4. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Did I?
He brings a big entourage.
The Schuberg Agency has sponsored a table. Bab Ford has sponsored a table. The Wanger Agency.
Stacy Flannery.
Stacy Flannery. Yes, Tom Tacey.
Tom Tacey from Tacey Financial.
Yeah.
Yep, John and
Does a great
Stacy
job,
Chaput are sponsoring one of the
John
food
Chaput and
trucks.
Stacy.
Ben and Cheryl Brandt.
Oh, that's nice.
they're
really
wonderful.
nice. Good
Yeah,
supporters
Brad
of the
Lubon.
church. Good supporters of the church.
Who else?
Brad Lubon.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, Monk Funeral Home and Janowitz Funeral Home.
Oh, yeah, they want us bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll sit with every day in the gas station.
Al Lawson.
And who's
what? He sits with us.
And he's one of the older guys.
Yeah.
Them funeral home directors always do that. They always sit with the older people.
I know it. Yeah, they check their pulse, and they don't want to sit with the young guys because they're saying they're rubbing their hands together like Mike Monk, and he shake hands and he'd always check my pulse.
Right.
To make sure he's good supporter. Good supporter.
Sam's Disposal and Volker Brothers.
Oh, wow. Volker Brothers. They got the bad boys up there. Let's touch on that a little bit. You know, every one of them need a little advertising, right?
Yeah.
We'll start at Curry's first. Pete,
Yeah, let's start at Curry's.
Well, you know something? I want to tell you what happened last night. We had a board meeting last night, and we ordered our sandwich from at Curries. And I never knew they were be a salad shop. We had mine, double ham, double cheese, double croutons, double dressing. And I want to tell you, they make their own dressing, ranch dressing. I thought I died and gone to heaven. I swear. It was the best salad I ever had.
Wow.
So if you want a good salad, I mean, I want to call it the Big Rig Salad, the Big Rig Salad. It was so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and I just want to say,
I worried about that.
I just want to say, make sure I know that it was fantastic, and all our board members, they liked it. And you know the nice thing about it, we're supporting a local business, and that's what we try to do. And another nice thing I just heard, maybe Kelly DeBosky is going to run for the school board, Big Rapids school system, and I am so excited.
Are you in the school district?
Yes,
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, boy, the
good. Are
pressure's
you gonna
on,
run
Kelly.
that?
Watch out.
No, she's going to go do
I
it.
You were
I thought you were
endorsed here.
Chip Hills.
No,
You're not.
I'm
That's
Big Rapids.
great.
I am.
Oh.
Well, she's very active. She comes to the school board
very much,
meetings,
yes.
and she was very concerned about the coronavirus and the mask and no mask, shots or no shots.
Right.
And she had about 50 ladies with her, all her supporters, and she carries a big stick and a soft voice, and she's the kind of person that would be very.
She's a lady. Her dad's a hell of a politician.
But you got to get up there if you're going to do it.
know.
You got to do it
don't
like
know John?
within the next day or two.
All right.
Oh, no, we'll do it when we leave here. That's
And I heard
great,
too.
Kelly.
Also, I
You
heard
women, it's time.
Adam Currie might be running.
Hey, I'd love
must
to
be
have
a
him
no.
run next time. But you know what? We don't want a Curry beating a Curry. Hey,
Are you saying Adam would beat me?
it's interesting that I I see where women are getting more involved.
And
with
Kelly is
politics.
Kelly is John Currie's
And I ask
daughter.
myself, are we better off or not? I think.
Well, we have only 2 women on the board. We have
Okay.
five guys.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
saying
that's
bad,
not right.
but
I'll tell you, Bob, that
these
is so
diversity,
wrong.
These
They should have an
guys-
Irishman, an Englishman,
We do.
a
We do.
Norwegian,
We do.
a Kraut.
Oh, we do.
Oh, gee. No.
Who else?
Let's
You better
see here.
be-
We'll
you better be watching
go with
diversity.
somebody from
Be careful.
anybody from Norway.
Be careful. Be careful.
I'm going around the world. Give me a globe
No.
here,
I
Bob.
don't know.
I'm not. Well, we got
But we want
Scottish,
this
Irish, and
diversity
English.
thing to work.
I'm
now.
letting you dig your own grave
Yeah.
on this one, Pat.
Yeah. Pat, I think I'd stop right there.
Thank you, Pete.
We
That
have,
comes from
we
a
have
man with
3
wisdom.
good board members that are running, and we've got good board members that are going to run.
Oh,
and I think,
Lord.
and Pat
By
was
the
on
way,
for 4 years.
The people that didn't talk to you will talk to you. Okay, that's one thing. That's
All
kind of
right.
nice. That's kind of nice. Just remember, though, when you're off it, they're going to quit talking.
Or they'll swear
Okay.
about you.
Yeah. And then the next thing is, if you have an athlete in the school, he will definitely play most of the game.
Oh, well, that could work to our
Yeah,
advantage
that
then.
would help. Yeah. I'm only kidding.
Do not
but that's
believe
what they
that.
used to say
Do
when
not
I was.
believe
No,
that.
don't believe it, but to believe it. It's called politics. People to stand up. You know, I've been after people to run for a county commission for a lot of years, and I don't know. I'm just kind
We
of
both talked to 2 guys. We both talked to a guy last night that's going to possibly run.
Yeah, Chris
Now,
James.
Yeah, Chris James. He's on the school board.
Is he a liberal though?
He's right down the middle. He's for anything that's fair and right, and he does very. He's on a plan where he is a very fun.
You know what? You talk to Chris. He's a good man.
Oh, they don't come any better.
Well, I don't.
He's
say
like my
that.
little son.
Whoa,
He's like
whoa.
my little son. No, he's good.
Don't
He's
come
good.
any better.
They don't come
Pete,
any better. I'm
Bob,
telling
what do you think?
Do you know him, Bob?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know Chris?
I'm just letting you guys hash this out.
Well,
Well,
no,
tell me
I'm
what you
asking
think about him.
Chris would be good. No, Chris
He'd be excellent.
I will
Very
say about
fair.
I'm
Chris,
not
he's
for him.
he's
Bob's for him. I'm not, because Bob's a liberal.
I'm not a liberal.
All right, I'm done.
Yep,
I'm
yep,
out of
right.
here. Good, because he's young.
Yep.
Yep.
And if he wants the world
Early 30s.
to turn,
Early 30s.
yeah, in my early 30s. But if he wants the world to turn in the direction these young people need to turn it, that's great. And I think
Well, you can't go into the board, any board, with an agenda.
and he's invested money in the
Yeah,
city.
You've
Look at the
got
house
to
he
go
bought.
in with, say, I want to help the kids, or I want to help the county, or I want to help the city. You can't go in and say, I'm going to go do this, bang, bang, bang. School board. And she made us think. I made sure we are trying to get cameras on the outside of our buses, because we're having 4 or 5 drive-arounds every week.
Right.
And it's going to take a little kid to get hurt, or, God forbid, in the hospital. And we need to get this stuff. So we need people in there that have the 4 Ds: desire, dedication, determination, and discipline. And that's what we need. We need a Pat Currie. We need a Kelly DeBoski. And I love competition.
Yeah.
I was hoping a bunch of people would run against me. They didn't do it, though.
Well, why would they?
I don't know.
I got your back, Pete.
Okay, good.
No, I'll tell you what.
Plus he's got the radio show.
Bob,
We got Kelly's back.
we can only hope at 84 we feel like we're 60. Like
yeah,
Pete.
well,
God bless.
I won't
And
be here
mean
at
that. You
I
look
won't be
great
here at
today.
84. I can
You
tell
look
you right
great,
now.
but you're feeling good, aren't you?
Oh, I feel great, yeah.
So
Feel
the
great.
gummies are working.
Yeah, no, I don't try gummies. I got the chemo, and the chemo
You don't
is making
drink
His life.
I mean, yeah, I'm not trying. I don't have much.
That's
I
how
have
it
a lot
gets
of
to be
fun, though.
84.
You know what they say? Behind every good man, there's a good man or a woman.
No, there's a good
You
woman.
have to throw that
There's
in
a good
nowadays.
woman. Good woman.
Well, you have to throw the other one
I
in
know,
there
but
now.
there's a
You
good
can't go
woman.
that way anymore. No.
And you know, my
Hey, Kelly, let's talk about Kelly.
well, I
for a
just
minute,
want to
Pete.
tell Kelly one thing.
Go ahead.
Kelly, my daughter was so fortunate to have Kelly with her working. They worked together, and when she was with to me, she
Ashworth.
said, "Dad, Kelly was one of the best persons I could ever possibly work with. I just love her to death."
Well, thank you. I
And that's
love
when I
working
first
with
met
her.
Kelly. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Hey, I just got a ring on my phone that said, it rang.
Unknown
Yeah.
caller.
And it's a scam likely.
Yeah.
Well, how does it come up scam likely? How do they know it's a scam likely?
They don't.
That I don't
called you
know.
and it was a scam. They told me my
Really?
phone number calling you was a scam.
Shoot, I should have answered. Just call. Hey, Bob, my wife and I went up to Ebel's. Not that I don't
Let
buy
her, Kelly, talk.
I will admit. I just wanted to tell you, Bob, this is a compliment to the 103.9.
Yeah.
We're up at Ebel's
No
Saturday
point.
afternoon.
No point. It's 103.9. No point.
All right, whatever. I was up in Ebel's Saturday.
Okay.
Wife was in the store. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
her. So I got done BSing in the hardware, which I was very impressed
No,
with.
you don't BS.
A little bit. Anyway.
And I'm turning the mic off and go home.
Oh, God bless you. Anyway, I turned the truck on to warm up a little bit because it's a little cool. The radio station 103.9 was on, and I could hear you like I was right next door. Now, you guys reached quite a ways north. Quite a ways north, right?
Oh, he told me to turn the mic off.
Yeah, no, I was pretty impressed though. You guys come in very clear up there.
We try. Yeah.
I've heard our commercials on.
This is why I think you should vote for Kelly. I've known her since birth. She's got 4 good kids. Pretty decent husband. Took a good selection there. Of course, that was me.
And her dad is a great guy.
Yes.
I told her, you know how she met her husband, don't you, Bob?
I don't
Through
know.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you introduced
Her and him and Ben DeLore worked for me, and Kelly worked for me. And Kelly was coming into work, and I had those 2 guys behind the till.
And she said, I'm in love. I'm all shook up.
Years in the 90s
This is
to
true.
Jeff Pierce. And I said to her, she walked in the back room, I said, I just hired your husband. I don't know which one, but you're going to pick one of these 2 and you're going to marry and settle down. She goes, yeah, right. She walked in. Kurt was the guy. Remember, I thought it could be Ben, too, because Ben was a great guy, too, Ben
Yes.
DeLore.
Yep.
And both those boys turned up, getting married and having children, and they're both very successful. But anyway, her
Communication.
hospitality, communication.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So anyway, now she is running Clear Lake Golf Course for her dad,
Okay.
which we'll touch on a little bit. That's going to open up pretty quick, and I'll be out there on Wednesday nights for autographs and pictures taken.
Nice. Yep.
But anyway, Kelly's doing a great job out to Clear Lake. In fact, I keep telling her dad, you should back off. Of course, people tell me I should too in the station. But anyway, we both should retire. But I don't know if that'll happen. So when somebody that's been in business as long as I have, and I look at somebody else running a business and I can't critique it, or if I do, I can't find any faults,
Right.
somebody's doing a pretty good job. And I know it's not my brother John.
Yep.
So anyway, it's Kelly.
How about Chad?
Chad's doing a great job on the ground stuff. He does. You know, they just fell into it right. But anyway, they're all doing a great job. But more importantly, she is family. Care about the work.
Well, you have Matt and Adam and Abby working in your place, and that's family.
Thanks, Pete. You done?
They do a great job. And Lisa, I want to say, she's like family.
Yep.
I just want to say, give a shout out to your crew. They're family.
Thank you, Pete.
And that's what it feels like. I go on to Curries.
It's about
and
Kelly.
It's a family. And Kelly,
bless you.
I saw Kelly in there this morning. That's what she thinks about supporting family.
Do you drink baking soda?
No, I don't drink.
That'll keep them alive.
I thought that kept them clean and
drink-
going. I thought that kept them
Oh,
flowing.
that sodium, man. That's the best thing for their gut.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kelly.
No, that's
Go
right.
ahead and talk.
But anyway, Kelly would be good because what she would bring to the board, and I'm serious when I say this, a business mind. She'd bring a business mind. She'd bring fairness to the board. She'd bring American to the board. Not that we don't have Americans on the board now, and the rest of them.
And she'd be a mother. She'd bring a mother to the board.
Yeah, but we need her. I really think Kelly would be good.
Kelly would be
So
fantastic.
vote for her. Get out there every week until the election. I'm going to be talking about her. So if you don't like it, turn the radio off. But every week I'm going to bring her name up because the more you hear it, the more you're going to hear it. It's just like the Volker brothers. You know, they got a great business out there. We got to have great lawnmowers. People got to hear that, and they're going to hear it on my radio station.
New and used.
On
They
your
can buy
radio
it new and
station. Okay.
pre-driven.
Did you
I
buy
just
it?
bought
Was
it. Just bought it.
Good.
But anyway,
I'll leave that because
I want you. You're the best DJ in the Big Rapids.
But we are on
Right.
B1039.
But anyway,
No point. Big Rapids.
You're going to sign up and you're going to run for a school board.
I guess I am now.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
there
So
you go.
yeah.
I'm in.
Well, good. Yeah, that's good.
Battlefront to the $100.
You know, one thing I will say, Kelly, it will be easy because you have some great staff at the Big Rapids schools. You have great teachers. We need support for them, and that's all I ask. We have a great superintendent, Tim Heiss. Sometimes you're going to have to tell him this is what the community wants because Tim's a great guy, great administrator, but sometimes he doesn't get out and move around the community as much as I'd like to see him do.
He comes into Curries. He goes around the town.
Yeah.
He's in all the sporting
I'm not going to
events.
knock him, Pete. I think he's a great superintendent.
He's
Great
fantastic. Let me tell you something.
But it's just like anything else,
I've been on the
Pete.
board 12, 13 years. I've never seen a better superintendent anywhere
It's
than
only
that.
one you ever seen.
No, I saw Tom Langdon.
Well, you didn't like him.
Well, I'm not going to say anything about that.
Well, I did for you.
And another one I like is I can't even remember. He went up to Petoskey as
The
superintendent.
only mistake he made was getting
passed.
that land out
He
there.
passed.
Where
Yeah,
we're
he
at.
passed.
Yeah, he great guy
passed,
though.
yeah.
He was one of my favorites, John Jeffries. Howard Perrin was a great guy.
Howard was a good guy.
Yeah. And Donnelly before
Yeah.
him.
Dick Donnelly.
Block.
He was good. Rich Donnelly. Yeah,
Yeah,
Block.
we're showing our age, aren't we?
Block was only principal, wasn't he?
No,
Was he superintendent
for
too?
a little bit.
Okay.
Interim.
All right.
Yeah. But anyway.
Deb Tyson would be a good superintendent somewhere. Together, and Tim, as far as I'm concerned,
Does Tim
as
White
long as
know
I'm
that?
on the board, Tim will never be. He'll be there.
Does Tim Wife know that?
What?
What, you just,
She's like our assistant superintendent. She's our HR director. She does a fantastic job, and she really is not that well known.
wonder why?
Because she stays behind the scenes, but she does the hiring. She does the curriculum. Joe Bowman is a
the
great
only
guy.
way you hear what's going on in the community is to be out in the community.
Yeah, well, I think they're out. They're getting the pulse of the community. Brian Akey is our new ground supervisor. Took over for Bill
Where's he
Fogel.
from?
He's out down around Nuevo, and his wife is a teacher. But I'll tell you, Brian Akey is one fantastic person. Does a great guy. Great guy.
Well, that's good.
Great job on the grounds out there. Anything inside
The driveway out
he's
there?
getting that fixed because I think your brother-in-law is looking at it.
I would hope so.
Maybe to get a bid on it.
It's good for front
Jeff
end
Mail.
alignments
Yeah. Oh,
out
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I tell you, we got some potholes.
Well, there's potholes all over the city. And Fred
Where?
Gunther.
Jake Walston does a great job filling those holes. Cooley and all those guys, Danny
you go
Horn.
down I Street a couple of times, and there's some potholes.
So they're going to redo that.
And go back to the Curries Alley, you'll see some potholes. Bumps there,
I
yeah.
was in a hurry to get to.
How about
to
coming in
Wild Rose
here?
Yesterday.
Oh, coming in here, they won't even blacktop this drive.
At least
Well,
grade it.
That's not our drive. Yeah,
Pete gives me heck every time when I come in here at 60
But one thing
miles
I'm
an hour.
proud of, I went in the bathroom this morning.
Yeah.
It was still dirty.
Here?
Yeah.
I cleaned it
yeah.
for 2 freaking hours
yes.
last night. So
Not
don't
as,
give me that.
not as
What
clean
did
as
you do? You
Curry's.
cleaned it?
Not
Well,
as clean
I
as
did.
Curry.
I was on my TD hands expensive now.
Wow,
You should be
good for you,
defensive.
Bob. Well, just spraying aerosol cans.
Doesn't
Yeah,
work sometimes, Bob. You got to get in out and kiss it. Kiss the floor every once in a while.
Wow.
Jeez.
Boy,
I tried. Okay, I give up.
You
Hey,
brought the donuts,
Robin
Bob.
Louise in
Bob,
here to clean the bathroom
Bob, you
for you.
brought
How's
the
that?
donuts, and we're so happy on the donuts.
I know
haven't
one.
even
I
done
know
it
one
with
thing,
me.
Pete. I think the reason, the motive of not cleaning that bathroom is.
I know
Not
4 or
the
5
They don't come
advertisers
back.
came there and wanted to advertise here. They went in the bathroom. They said, I don't think we're going to. No, I was just teasing.
Yeah,
I'm
really.
going in right now to check it again.
Good luck, Pete. Hope it don't burn.
Yeah.
Hey, Kelly, go ahead and talk about the gala. Let's talk about how many people
Now
can
I'm
go
all
to the
thrown
gala.
off. No, we sell tickets for about 300. Typically, somewhere around 250 to 300 is what we're looking for crowd-wise. So office at 796-6731, and Kim will take care of you there. I did find a couple more table sponsors. We have Pro Turf.
Oh, wow. Good. Yep.
They do all our schoolwork at
Pro Turf?
does,
Yep. Who
Yeah,
owns
I've
that?
seen those trucks up there.
You know who owns that?
Tell us.
Shaper.
Yeah, Marty
Good.
Schaefer.
Marty Schaefer.
And Pleasant View Animal Clinic.
Oh, Gilbert's.
Yeah.
They're about the best equine
Oh, yes, they are.
veterinarians in the
and
world.
he does all
in
your
the
work.
world.
He does all your work.
Yeah, yeah.
And by the way, Bob, your bathroom looks pretty dadgum nice.
Really?
It looks, I said pretty.
Would you take a
dadgum.
nap in there?
Would I? I'll go to Curry's.
clean
there.
it?
How about the walls?
Okay,
I mean, them little bugs hiding them crevices.
I know it. I know.
How about
Get
underneath
the
the...
cockroaches coming out.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You get black coffee. I'll take a black coffee.
Get
Okay.
black coffee.
You want a black coffee, Kelly?
No, thank you.
But I want to tell you something. I am so proud.
What other color's coffee, Pete?
Well, if you
light
put creamer
cream,
in it,
like an
it's
cream and
light.
sugar.
No. If somebody, I don't know why you said that.
Black coffee.
Yeah.
But because I don't want cream in it.
Well, I know, but if you just say, give me a cup of coffee, that's the color it is.
But he would maybe the next thing they ask, I should say black coffee, and that way they won't ask me.
Now
about
you're
the cream and
advertising for black coffee.
sugar. No, I go to
You're gonna
Curry's
get in
every
trouble
morning and
for
have
that,
black
Pete.
coffee.
You're going to get in trouble.
I know it. So what do you think, Kelly? What do you think about the are we going to bid on the celebrity harness race?
Are you? I think you should.
A couple of people
Me, I've already done it. I want to give someone else the opportunity to
Well,
win.
I think we have 2 potential racees. One is Seth Wenger.
He's got a hell of a
Winger
mind.
Agency.
I love you.
Seth Winger.
The other one is Katie Bigford.
I don't
Oh,
think I know.
she'd be
her.
She
Good.
works up at Ferris.
Yeah.
But she's into horses.
Right.
Oh,
They've
that'd
got
be
kids
great.
at St. Mary's.
Oh, that'd be
Right.
great.
Yeah.
That school's grown, isn't it? Yeah.
It has a lot.
I think it has a lot since my grandchildren got to it.
And Matt told me I could go out and drive. He said I could drive.
Right.
And he said, I want to try to practice to see if
Good for you.
I
yeah.
wanted as the oldest driver. Wanted as the oldest driver at 76.
Wow.
So I want to
You already
now.
were
You
at
want to raise the
76,
bar.
Pardon me?
You're going to raise the bar.
I know. I want to wait till I'm 86 and
Wow.
go for it again. Yeah.
Nobody will beat you on that.
I know it. I don't think so.
Oh, wait.
And here comes Bob.
On the outside.
Bob with my coffee.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I still haven't got my Curry's hat, Pat. I got a
You're gonna
Curry
get
shirt.
one.
Oh,
You know what, Pete? I don't have one either.
yeah. Isn't that so?
It's on Marion Street, right next to the school.
April
South End.
23rd.
Okay, I
Friday
can
We
get
night
there
or
might,
early.
we might
Saturday
not
night?
let you in, but you
Okay,
can come
but I can
early.
get a glass
Is
of
that a Friday
champagne.
night or Saturday night?
Saturday.
Glass of
Oh,
champagne.
that'd be good.
Yeah.
Glass of
Go right to
champagne.
church
Yeah.
when you get out of your car
Yeah.
the next morning and go to church.
Well,
Right.
the church is at 5 to 6. Come on now, Pat.
Go to Saturday night.
Well,
Yeah,
he's talking
typical
about
Catholic,
Sunday
go to
morning.
church.
You're
He's
talking
going to
about
stay the
Sunday.
night.
Yeah.
Typical Catholic, go to church at 5 and come out at 6 and go get a buzz on.
That's what I do. I go 5 and 6 and I go home and have dinner.
Food trucks have assorted menus, and I don't have that with me.
One's
but
barbecue,
it's-
I guarantee
It's
it.
really good.
Yeah,
We do
herb
have,
chicken
both of
or-
them have a salad option for those who want to go that route. We've got tacos, barbecue. The barbecue truck has mac and cheese. That looks delicious. The
wow.
menu's great.
Kids will like mac and cheese because I don't.
There's no kids coming, though. It's not for kids. You're like a kid. You could have the mac
And-
and cheese.
There is an open bar, so you're
Okay.
champagne reception.
So if you want, just come and have a lot of champagne.
Who's the live band?
I believe it's Lone Wolf. Let me look real quick.
Oh, yeah, they're good.
Have
I
you ever
tried-
heard them?
No.
I've never heard of them either.
Mike
well,
Monk was going to bring a dead band in, but that's the difference.
why don't you try to get
well, you
the
could have been
Eagles?
DJ there.
Hey, Elton John was in Grand Rapids
Yeah.
last
Is
week.
he still alive?
Yep.
Is he really?
Can't get to high pitch anymore, but he had a packed crowd.
Did he really
Yep.
sing? That's big time.
That's where he was at.
That's big. He used to sing in Vegas and New York. Now he's coming
Right.
to Grand Rapids. He's
Right.
got to be my age.
Yeah.
His voice has
No,
got to
he's
be going on him.
76, I think.
But his voice has got to be kind of crackling, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Piano still sounds
Did you
good,
hear him?
though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Is
but
this Elton John?
Yeah.
Elton
Dun,
John,
yeah.
dun,
Years
dun,
ago, but
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. That song.
Benny and the Jets. The drug one.
Betty did the Jets.
Yeah.
Dun.
Hey, let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you, I'm really impressed with before we get off this thing, and I promised I'd mention her. A young lady is going into Currie's building in front of by your gas station. Her name is Kim Purdue. Her husband is Ed Purdue. If you need plumbing done, Ed Purdue's the man.
He is.
But Kim is doing this, and I'm telling you something. She's
Yoga.
fantastic. Yoga or get yourself stretched out. For a guy like me, I can't stand that much. She's going to give me chair yoga. So she's going
me
to
at
work to
yoga.
your knees. She's going to work
yoga.
to your knees. And I think you should really call Kim up or stop in and talk to her and see what she can do for you.
You have her number,
She'll-
Pete?
Yeah, no, I don't, but I can call 796-5351. Guess what number that is?
Right.
And ask for Pat because he's going to be taking the classes.
Well, I hope
We're going to call it
Pete.
stretched at
I'm
Curry's
thinking
instead
about
of a
it.
hook.
Yeah,
By fine
stretched
time.
at Curry.
But Kim is a fantastic person. Her and Ed, they remodeled that to little
Oh,
space there.
incredible,
Beautiful
incredible,
job.
yeah.
She opened it up last Thursday.
Yep.
And had some people show
Had
up. so
four.
that was
Had
good.
four right off the
Yeah,
bat.
yeah,
3 of them
good.
signed up.
Yep. And then Saturday she had a class.
That was a soft opening. But she'll work around all your needs. If you're a school teacher and get out of work at 4 or 5, she'll work around your needs when you need to be there. She realizes you want to get home, but you know, what's your health worth? And this little time you can give her, whether it's an hour, half an hour, it'll be well worth the thing because your health's got to be worth something. And ask me, I know my health is worth something.
You know, we'll talk back on the gala, but I don't want to forget Chris James had a
Saturday,
I went
5
to it.
o'clock,
Yeah,
5
we
to
got
7.
back to
That's what
Eagle.
the tent was. I
Yeah.
saw the tent there, yeah.
And he-
I was there. My buddy was supposed to meet me there, and he got there just a
Yeah.
little bit after I did.
Vertical set in, but
Yeah.
I got there.
Yeah.
And then had a good crowd.
Oh, yeah, about 50
But
people. I
more-
saw Dr. Rao and Sushila, both doctors. The Raos were there.
Yeah. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that's the kind of thing that people in Big Rapids do.
Comrade. I think not the alcohol
Everyone.
on Friday nights.
But he did a nice job. Had a little food truck there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
had music. The
Yeah.
DJ from
Yeah.
102.3 was there.
103.9.
Yeah. Bob wasn't there. but the other guy was.
the other
He did a great
station.
job. Played
he
good
hates
music.
me, you know, so everybody hates me, so.
But anyway,
We don't
it's kind of
care.
nice
I
to-
love
as
you,
soon as
Bob.
you guys are off,
I love you. I love you.
Goodbye, everybody.
I love you, Bob.
Turn the transmitter off except 8:30 on
Feeling sorry for
Tuesday.
yourself.
I love you.
For a long time. Hell of a ride, huh, Pete?
Right.
What is the world right now at your age better off than it was 20 years ago?
Well, I want to tell you something. Every
Go on.
day's better off. Because
Yeah.
I can get out of bed in the morning. I can thank
Right.
God, say thank you for letting me
Yeah.
be alive.
Yeah.
Thank you, God, for letting me have this family. and make sure the world is at peace.
Well, it's
And
not.
it's not, and I know the Ukraine situation is bad, and I know the presidential situation, blast, there's tanks coming at us, machine guns coming at us, at least in our age.
Not right now.
I hope it's not. And I think that's all we want is to have
Well,
peace in the
that
world.
leads me up to Holy Week.
Okay.
This is probably
Easter.
Super Bowl week.
Yep.
Yeah.
For us, to remember who really sacrificed for us to be here in this great nation and the world we live in. Have you ever watched The Passion of Christ?
Yes.
Now wow, how gruesome.
Strong. Very strong.
Ooh.
But strong. Strong.
I
Strong
can't
message.
believe people can do that to people.
Yep. Strong message.
Sit right there and watch it, too.
Well, look at the trials that Christ had to go through. Jesus had to go
Right.
through to
Can you
save our
imagine
people,
that
save the
man,
people.
what he went through
Oh yeah, on the cross
for us?
and being nailed on the cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I almost
Big
think
weekend.
we got to have a little return to sender or not.
Not yet.
But not yet, and I have to do the coffee break because we
Right.
need to get those informally, all your
Right.
sponsors.
Do it.
Oh,
we're going to do the coffee break.
You want me to do it, or you want to do this?
I got to do it here because
Okay.
if
All
I
right.
if I push the button, that's how it goes
Okay.
on the top.
Big Rapids.
Do it, Bob.
We are ready for Bab
Yeah,
Ford.
here
We're
it
ready
goes.
for Seth Winger and
Has several openings in its Reed City location. Currently, they're looking for quality, dependable body shop technicians as well as top-notch detailers. Bab Ford is a great company, and these openings could lead to a long-term commitment. So to apply, simply go to Bab Ford in person during normal business hours. Be a part of the Bab Ford family. Equal opportunity employer.
Sounds from your car or truck mean something. Get it in to be seen. With no appointments needed, Big Rapids Pennzoil and Auto Repair can get you in and seen right away. Oil changes, new tires to full auto repair. Big Rapids Pennzoil makes it easy and tops it all off with a free car wash every time. Local service from local people. That's the Big Rapids Pennzoil difference. Pull on in, you'll see, and you won't hear that.
I'm Seth Wenger from Wenger Insurance. For more than 100 years, we've been providing professional service and competitive insurance to West Michigan. Come visit us on Perry Street in Big Rapids or give us a call at 796-0778. We're here for you now, and we'll be here when you need us most. 796-0778. Okay, Pat and Pete, back to you.
Thanks,
All
Thanks
right.
Bob.
Back
Hey,
to-
Bob,
yep.
I know...
As long as we say that we have to offer the other side. They don't have to be on the
And
show.
you're the other side.
If they want to come in and have some time, we will offer that to them. That is.
How do I look at my Curry's hat?
There you go. That's an open invitation. So
Yeah.
if you endorse
Well, you know
someone,
what?
we invite other people to come in and have a little interview too. So
I would like to have the
That's-
3 members that are running from the school board.
yeah.
No.
I would like to have them come on too. They're running.
No.
Give them equal opportunity.
Well, we
Yes.
did the sheriff.
No, but I will say this.
Pat's eating my donut, by the
My
way.
other
saw that.
person I would like to see get on,
Yeah.
and he's got a hell of a good background. He's a heck of a good father, good family man, good husband. Can't say any more than that, except he's got a job, too.
Tell him where he works.
Yo plate.
That's right.
Chris Venix. Do you know him, Bob?
I do not.
Fantastic individual.
He's a great guy. He's one of us.
Yep.
He cares. And I've tried to call him the last couple of days, which I don't blame him. He doesn't return my phone calls. And I text him, and he's been busy.
Money.
But pretty sure, Bob,
Yeah.
I'll bet you a donut that he runs for school board.
Okay.
You know why?
Because he cares.
Thank you, Bob.
You care about what, though? Care about what?
What's he care about,
kids.
Pete?
The kids. He
There
cares
you go.
about the community.
Yep.
Right.
We need people to get involved. I tell you, like Chris James for the county commission. Young guy, energy's full of it. He got a lot of knowledge. He might be a little bit, but he's great.
He's
great guy.
I've worked with him on the Salvation Army board,
Oh.
a couple other different boards.
Really?
And I'm going to tell you some in the school board, and I'm going to tell you some. As far as I'm concerned, they don't come better than Chris Jane.
Oh, come
They
on.
don't come better than Chris Jane.
There's Pete Kent.
Well, and Pat Currie.
He doesn't really have to because nobody listens. But
Yeah, that's
anyway.
Yeah, we have 4. No, we got 5 listeners now. Someone caught me in the grocery
Oh,
store and
they
said, I love
did?
your show. And then someone came in Curry's the other day and said, my shoulders are bad. Why? Are your shoulders hurt? He said, you're carrying Pat Currie.
Oh,
then he said the same
that's
thing to you.
good.
Then
No,
he
they
said the
didn't.
same
No,
thing to you.
no, they said-
Rowley said that.
I
He
took
said, are your
hold-
shoulders bad? And I said, why? He said, well, you've been carrying Pat Currie. I said,
There
no,
you
he
go.
carries
and you
me.
do, and I appreciate
He
that,
carries-
Peter. School board. And that's
But our 3 candidates that are running are also outstanding. Believe me.
who?
Jeff Godfrey, Chris, Jane, and Jen. Yeah. Then.
Okay.
Jen was appointed this year for taking over Brian Miller's
So how many
spot.
spots is there?
We're gonna have 3 spots.
Okay.
And we'll probably have 5 or 6 people running. But you gotta look at all these people and say what's going to be the best for us.
Right.
And when I ran, there was going to be 3 people running against.
Of course, giving them a couple $100 didn't hurt them either.
Well, yeah, no, I wouldn't do something like that. I wouldn't do something like that.
What you did?
But I think, are we playing return to center? Or is it,
No, but usually nobody runs. Now we have people interested.
Oh, there.
You know
Wait
why?
a
'Cause
minute.
there's a cause.
I got someone calling in.
Good.
No, I can't answer that phone right now.
Okay.
Terry Postman from the vacuum center. He's calling me to play a little cribbage. State of Michigan. Is that Jen coming in?
I don't know.
It looked like the FedEx guy.
FedEx guy. Okay. All right.
I got.
Oh, here comes the FedEx guy.
Here comes our
Come on
FedEx
in,
guy.
FedEx guy.
You want to be on the radio this morning? Come on in. You want to talk? Say a few words on the radio? Huh? And what's your name, FedEx? Adam?
Yeah.
Adam from FedEx is coming in, personally delivery.
All right. Oh, I need to...
And he's signing on the phone. Adam, thank you very much. 1039.
1039?
Big Rapids, all new.
Is it?
Yeah, all new, 80s and more.
I have 109 and 107.7.
Well, you better try 1039.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
109.
Oh,
If you can get
you know,
109.
I know I was going to talk about.
Please do
before we
fast.
close
Do it quick, please. I gotta go.
This week,
I gotta go.
Reed City got some good news.
What was?
Long time basketball program here in Big Rapids. Has always wanted to be head coach. What's going to happen here? Looks like So there became an opening for the varsity coach at Reed City, and he applied for it along with 6 others, and they chose Brennan.
I'm sick about.
Well, they're happier than
I'm
heck
sick.
up there. Yeah, and so it's going to be pretty exciting. He married my niece Jill.
Now Horizon Bank, she's assistant manager, and that is absolutely your sister.
Yes, my sister. Yeah.
And she's so fantastic. I love her to death.
But anyway, you know, everybody in life has their goal or whatever, and if you don't have a purpose, what the hell's worth living for, right?
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Kelly wants to talk about one thing. She wants to talk about
in a
one
minute,
thing.
but I
okay.
wish
We can
Brennan
finish
well.
with
Maybe
Brennan.
we'll have him on.
Well, we're finished.
One guy up there about it, and he said, well, as long as he doesn't throw his pencil around the floor and screams at the kids, Brennan's not that
Brennan's
way at
not
all.
that type of
Very
guy.
knowledgeable. He played in the 90s in Big Rapids. I remember watching him. He was a hell of a point guard.
I'm sick that he's gone up there. I'm sick.
I am too, but that's politics, Pete.
Yeah. No, not
And
politics.
we won't go into that.
That's not politics.
Well, he said he wants to be the head coach. So
Well,
he's not gonna be
you know,
head
the
coach
funny
either.
thing about it, Ken Ingalls is our head coach.
Yeah.
He's something. The guy does a fantastic job. He's as far as I'm concerned, he can coach till he decides he wants to retire.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. That's what I look at. Hall of Fame coach with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wins. How are you going to say you can't coach anymore? He'll know when he's ready to step down. He's a great coach.
One thing that I was surprised I didn't realize is Brennan was an assistant in the program for.
Coach,
varsity.
you know, if
Yeah.
it's not here,
Yeah, well,
you know.
Reed City's got a good group of people up there. They're a real small town.
Yeah.
I think Brennan will fit in well with them. His coaching style, I think, will fit in well. Those guys up there, they're football players, but they're good athletes.
They're good athletes. Yeah.
So their basketball team will work hard for him, and that's all he has.
We have so many 8th graders coming up. We are so loaded in basketball. We're only losing a couple of seniors.
Well, it looks to me like you ought to have a state title then. We'll see how
I
you
hope.
coach
But
it.
you know what we'd like to have about a 6'10" or 7-foot guy, young man, to come in, be center. We're just looking for that one person, maybe that's about 6'10" or 7 foot.
We need to stretch some of those boys.
Yeah, we need to
Well,
stretch
send
them.
him over to the yoga studio.
Kelly will put them
Yeah.
on stretchers. She will put them on stretchers when she gets on the board.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
Pat doesn't remember that though. But
No.
that was medieval times.
Yeah,
we used to
right.
stretch them.
Yep.
Right.
Until their arms came out of their socket.
That's great. Then it's hard for them to play basketball at that point. You know?
Yeah.
What else? Let me think.
Well, Kelly wants to say
I
something.
know she did a beautiful day, huh, Bob?
It is. One of the few. It'll be cloudy
All right,
and
Kelly.
35 before.
Back to the Gala.
I just wanted to mention we do still have cash raffle tickets available. So they are $20 a piece. Second prize is $1,500 and third prize is $500. So if you don't know someone personally that goes to the school to sell you a ticket, you can also call the school office at St. Mary's.
Let me just tell you one thing. Wait a minute.
Or go to Curries.
Let me tell you one thing. I gave Bill Raymer the cash raffle tickets like this. I gave Bill Raymer tickets, and I said, "This is for the dinner." You gave me the tickets.
Oh, no.
So he had to spend $200.
Right.
He said, "I hate you." And now he's married, though, down in Florida. He's in the Villages, and God bless you, Bill. I know you're not listening, but I wish you were. Yeah, he's my cribbage partner, too.
Are y'all retiring to the Villages? Because I was looking down.
No, I can't afford the Villages.
Hey,
I got to stay in Big Rapids.
Baseball. Talking about baseball.
Who was talking about baseball?
I am. Dan Hatchew and that group. I think they're at the gas station. They're giving away 3 or 4 rifles, real nice ones. Tickets are $20 a piece. We have them at the gas station.
No, service station, not gas station.
I'm old.
Service
Someday they'll call it a convenience store / restaurant, but to me it's a gas station.
Matt, service station, Matt.
I'm the dying breed of
full service. For me, they give me full service.
Yeah. Well,
He gives me a car wash. He checks the tire. Does everything.
Yeah, we'll do it all.
Get your Pete Kent.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, May 7th for that Little League fundraiser.
Oh, great. Yeah.
See, that's why Kelly's so important. She knows it all. She knows it all.
He has a calendar right
Schubert's,
there.
probably TJ and Larry and that whole group, right?
The Goldthwaits, Dan Myers.
Mm-hmm. And then can you get tickets at Curry's and Grunt's Brothers?
Grunt's Brothers, yep, and Hatchew Auto Parts.
Yeah,
While we're on the topic of baseball, the JV starts their season tonight at Wynn Kellum at 4 o'clock.
Wow. Who's coaching them?
I'll be there. JT Scarpelli.
Okay.
And he's a good guy.
Don't know him.
JT's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Okay, I'm
his
leaving
wife.
that 'cause
His wife.
you guys
Well,
are
Bob,
all-
you might be
guys
working
go
for
and
him.
say,
His
"Go on,
wife.
Diane,
His
I don't
wife
care.
teaches
This
at
station
Riverview.
doesn't-
His
yeah,
wife
okay.
teaches at Riverview.
Okay. Jen's going to kill me now.
Katie's
that
nice.
name does not. That name should
Stop.
Well,
I don't care.
You know what?
Jen cares.
you know what? We have a group of people here in this community that are caring, and just happen to be TJ's one of them, or JT, whatever his name is.
Okay.
Right?
Scarpelli.
Spell it.
Go advertise on it. Don't advertise on this station. Go advertise on that, because they're a better station. How's that? I've said it for you.
No, nobody said that.
Yeah, well, I know you're talking.
Well, we got 4 listeners and they got 5.
I have 0, so there you go.
Bob, think positive. We got the 4D,
My
buddy.
philosophy on business is this. Worry about your customer, don't worry about
And
your
they'll come.
competition.
And they'll come.
If you start worrying about your competition, you're going to fail.
Yep, you're in trouble.
Right.
They'll come if you give the good service.
Yeah.
And tell them what I mean by service, Pat.
I'll probably get fired now. So
No,
it
you
was
won't.
Nice
No,
knowing you.
no, you won't. If you get fired, we're off the air, right, Pat? An hour and 15 minutes this morning, ladies and
we were
gentlemen.
late like we always are with your car.
With my car, you were late. At 8:35, he said, well, let's go out to the radio station.
See what's going on
Yeah,
in the
see
world
what's going
today.
on. And we heard Bob say, if you happen to see a Mercedes passing you, they're coming here.
Yeah.
Pat's driving 80 mile an hour right down. Yeah. So don't say anything but to the police about this.
To give me an escort over.
Yeah, he should.
Lights and sirens.
That would be, yeah.
What else? What
No,
else?
nothing else. Let's say
There's
play
gotta be
return to
one-
sender.
I'm forgetting that return to sender. Throw that record away.
Nope.
I was going to ask you something, Bob.
There's nothing else. I got to play cribbage at 10 o'clock, and you guys are really holding me back.
Play.
Return to sender.
Hold it down. Wait a
Bob,
minute.
shut
I'm
the
gonna tell
music
you.
on. Get the music rock and rolling.
Notes. Let me go to my notes.
Thank you very much for letting me come in and
Oh,
talk about the game.
golly,
Christ,
Dad,
love
Gummit
it.
Kelly, and we'll see you next week.
The 23rd.
Yep.
Well, you'll see me before, but
Yep.
yes, the 23rd for the St. Mary Gala.
Yep. And when you see her, give her a hug because she's an incredible lady.
And
Well, thank
the
you.
tickets are...
Tickets are on sale for $75, which includes
That's cheap.
free champagne.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness gracious.
And fellowship.
That is so cheap, I can't believe it. And play return to sender after Bob.
that. But Bob, play my song, will you?
Okay.
This is what I want
All right,
everybody
we're getting off.
Live
We're
by.
leaving.
We're getting
We're
off,
leaving.
Pete.
We're leaving.
You constipated or what?
I'm constipated. Yeah.
You're in a hurry to get home and get some prune juice.
I gotta play cribbage.
Oh, you and your privilege. Cribbage. Bye, Bob.